going? Let's see. It says I'm broadcasting to 11 channels here, so that's good. 16 total. I've lost 2 or 3 channels along the way. That's okay. We're still broadcasting to a whole bunch of them. I'm just gonna go ahead and hey, Augustine, what's up, buddy? I'm just gonna go ahead and look and see if we are broadcasting to all these channels. Unable to connect to Steam. That's okay. I don't think anybody watches me there anyway. Karsten, what's up, son? I missed you the last day, bro. Welcome back to the show, homie. Hell yeah. Set my glass up over here. Got a little glass collection going. Kathy, Nick, hello, you two. What's up, guys? Hello. Rogan's here looking for something to get into. Wish I could find something interesting. Yo, Carson, what's up? You don't ever have to ask me. You don't have to tell me I have a question. Just ask the question, man. Steven, hey, buddy. Noticed you followed some marijuana channel on fucking Twitter, dude. It just disgusted me. It disgusted me when I saw that. It's like, really, dude? You're gonna follow someone with marijuana in their name? Oh, I texted them. I tweeted them. I said, that's racist. I said, it's a racist word. You know, I'm not gonna follow you if you're a fucking racist. Or I'm not gonna follow you if you're fucking ignorant. You're either racist or you're ignorant or you're both. But you're definitely one. You're definitely either racist or ignorant. And I'm not gonna follow you for that shit. You call yourself marijuana, whatever the fuck, I'm not interested. I don't smoke marijuana, I use cannabis. Everybody should know that. On my half amputated leg, under knee, I would like to post it with your pain oil. It's fine with me, bro. Yeah, absolutely. If it's helping you, if it helps with your pain, sure. Just don't say that it was my pain oil that made your leg fall off. Can I make a joke like that? Is that okay? David, hey, Steven, no, figured you would. Seems like marijuana. I'm going to put this up. Dave's going to be all over this shit. Of course I was. Of course I was. I got to inform the people, man. I got to let them know. Especially someone like that that's claiming, you know, he wants to... Of course you wouldn't do that, Carson. He wants to reach out to all the people out there that use cannabis, and that's great. I support what he's trying to do. I just support him in changing that stupid fucking racist word marijuana over to the real word cannabis. You know, I support him in doing that. Good morning, Jared. Hey, Jacob. Hey, Karsten. Sure, I'm good with it. Steve, you're good with the joke? Okay, good. No law regarding cannabis. Steve Running. That's right. Cannabis. Exactly. It's such a good word. Cannabis is such a good word. It's a good, strong word. It's the real word. I like to use the real word. In this case, it's really important. This is a specific, it's a specific thing that we can do that will literally change things, you know? It's, you know, you could call your car your whip. It doesn't matter. Nobody's trying to legitimize cars. You know, you could call your automobile a car, right? Nobody's trying to legitimize the word automobile. But this is different. This is different. We're actually trying to achieve something here. We're trying to make people notice that, understand the history of cannabis, what happened to it, and why we are where we are today. By understanding that, maybe people will be more inclined to work towards undoing the wrong, you know? Back Bernie now, empty Trump podiums. Yeah, David C. Baker Jr., what's up, son? Yeah, Zach, I'm gonna have to block you, buddy. You know, if all you're gonna do is come on my live stream and talk about yourself, I'm just gonna block you from my live stream. Nobody wants to see anybody come in here and fucking talk about themselves. All right? So I'm blocking you, buddy. I'm just sick of your little narcissistic bullshit. See ya. I let you get away with it for a few days. I didn't say anything to you. I was hoping you were going to fucking grow the fuck up. But you didn't, so now you're blocked. You could take your little narcissistic ass somewhere else, buddy. All right? Go talk about yourself somewhere else. We're talking about other shit. We're not talking about you. Deregulation of cannabis. Right, Kathy. Morning, nay. Wouldn't deregulation require a law to be written? Yeah. You'd have to write a law to deregulate it. No law regarding cannabis. Fuck your deregulation. I don't need to be deregulated. Just leave that shit alone. No more fucking laws, bro. Quit asking to be ruled. Quit asking for permission with your stupid word deregulation. All right? People need to just let that shit go. You need to just leave cannabis alone. Leave cannabis alone. Hey, Angela, how's it going? Hello, hello. There you go. Oh, yeah, Terrence, don't call me that. Yeah. Terrence, I'm going to give you one opportunity to call me nay. Okay, like everybody else does, or I'm going to block you too. I'm in a blocking mode today. It's a block party week. So if you can't call me what everybody else is calling me, I'm going to block you too. All right? You going to call me nay like everybody else, bro? Let me know. You got like 10 seconds, Terrence. You got like 10 seconds to respond. While you're sitting here talking about yourself. Okay, you going to call me nay? Okay. Hey, Debbie, how's it going? I'm just not in the mood for bullshit today. And you guys are going to get called on yours. Understand, if you come in here and you bring your bullshit on my table, oh, I'm going to pick it up and throw it in your fucking face. Today's one of those days. So, you know, you've been warned. Good luck to you guys. Best of luck to you. All right? All right. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody. I'm going to call this one... I'm going to call it 420 Newfoundland. Late 9 minutes. Cheers. Thank you, Tommy. Yeah, we're all a little scared, Jacob, and that's natural. But you got to get past that fear, and you just got to push forward, bro. Just call it cannabis and just blindly move ahead. It is top of the hour now. Joshua Jenks says America, and then he puts up a flag, an American flag. And I'm going to go ahead and block you, Joshua. You know what? Fuck your flag. Okay? Nobody gives a shit about your fucking flag. We've got people in Germany here. I've got people in Canada. I've got people from Brazil, from Denmark, from Australia, from Newfoundland, from New Zealand, from all over the world, and we couldn't give a fuck about your American flag, dude. So you could take your American flag and you can wipe your ass with it and flush it down the toilet. That's how much I give a fuck about your American flag. Fucking American flies an American flag. Like we're so fucking great. Literally murdered 200,000 innocent people because of Nancy Pelosi, and this douchebag's flying an American flag celebrating America. We're murderers, dude. Why don't you come to terms with that? We murdered 200,000 innocent people. Oh, and the UK. Thank you, Ben Thomas. Thank you, Ben Thomas in the UK. Yes, Ben, thank you. Hey, Rob. So I'm watching this video of Nancy Pelosi, and she admits openly that she knew that there were no nuclear weapons in Iraq and chose not to tell the American public about it. Kept it to herself and let us go on to war and let 200,000 innocent Iraqis die. So Nancy Pelosi is a fucking murderer. Okay? And anybody who supports Nancy Pelosi is a jack fuck. Okay? Somebody was on the internet calling her the queen of the left. I'm like, she's not my fucking queen, you fucking idiot. Yeah, I might lean left, but I don't subscribe to that stupid fucking... I can't even think of a word that I can use that's legitimate to fucking describe her. She is a ghoul. She's a fucking ghoul, and I think that's my new name. She's a fucking ghoul. Hey, Hash, what's up, son? Or brother, as I should say. David C. Baker with the quad log. Holy shit. I'm going to have to smoke for David C. Baker in the quad log in action. Thank you, David C. Baker Jr., quad logging for me. Raising up my numbers and making me happy. All right, cheers, guys. She is a fucking douche-tard. I think ghoul is a really good word for her. She's a fucking ghoul. And I think that's a legitimate word, and I think we're allowed to use that everywhere. And she's a fucking ghoul. You're going to hop on Mixer to see all the comments? All right. Okay, top of the hour. No Lowry Garden Cannabis. Cheers, everybody. Hey, Dino, what's up, son? Hypebot, Juggalo, thank you. Thank you for hosting me. I smoke along with Nay, says Kathy White Stoops. No law regarding cannabis. Ghoul Pelosi, Ghoul Trump when the movie's coming. When's the movie coming? So funny, when you hear that door chime, Rogan goes to the top of the stairs and he stares at the front door now. He's fucking awesome. He's all over that shit. He's like, is somebody at that front door? Because he did the same thing I did. I looked at the camera and he went to the front door. It's the cat. The chickens are coming home to roost. Joshua, just go. Are you so poor? Wake and bake. Thank you for reminding me to share Michael. I'm so happy with the pain oil. It helps me a lot. Debbie. Good. Good. I'm glad it's helping you guys. I got to tell you something. I had an experience yesterday. I had the worst arthritic attack I've ever had in my entire life. It was after yesterday's show. I played piano for you guys. You might remember that. Well, that triggered an arthritis attack right here in my wrist that felt like I'd broken my wrist. And those usually last about 20 seconds to a minute. And if I rub the pain oil on, it goes away almost instantly. And yesterday I rubbed my pain oil on and I rubbed 50/50 in, and it did not go away. We went to the supermarket yesterday, and I drove all the way to the supermarket, and I had to hold my hand like this. I have never had arthritis like that before. And it lasted for a good hour. I couldn't use my hand for an hour. And then it was gone. And now it's gone. No more pain. I don't know what you guys are talking about, Joshua. I don't see anybody named Joshua. Do you want me to go over to YouTube and see if I can block them? Which channel are you guys on? Are you on the main channel? Is he bothering y'all? It's the second time somebody's brought him up. Yep, kitty cat on the window. Like I said, the cat was coming up. Like a pro. Hey Joseph, what's up? He just talks shit, but you know. Yeah, you guys, I believe, aren't you guys able to block him as well? Let me know if you guys are able to block him as well on your. Can't you go to his channel and block him, so you don't see his shit either? Let me know. Because if you can't, then I'll just go block him for you. You tell me what channel you're on if you're on the main channel. But I'm just glad y'all are here. You know, when I heard Nancy Pelosi say those words that she knew there were no nukes in Iraq, I was completely shocked. You know, I know that she is bought. You know, I know she's bought. I know she went into politics to make money, but I didn't know she went into politics to sign off on the wholesale murder of an entire nation of innocent people. But now I do. And now you know too. And you guys should all spread the word. Now, I think I may have posted something about Nancy Pelosi this morning on my Facebook. And if you guys can find that post and you can share it now all over the internet, I would greatly appreciate that. And if I did not put that up on Facebook, I'm sorry. I may have tweeted it or something. It's a video of Nancy Pelosi admitting that she knew that there were no nuclear weapons in Iraq, and yet she was silent when Garrett, you're blocked. Just like that. Garrett can't get up on the couch yet. Rogan is a little... Oh, Slayer can't get up on the couch yet. Rogan is a little badass. Why did I say Garrett? That was weird. She seemed really off more than usual. She seemed really off more than usual. No, I don't want to dab. I want to hit the bong. She seemed really off. She didn't seem off. She's always seems like she's drunk to me. Every time I hear that woman talk, I'm like, she just have a fucking martini? She sounds like that. She sounds like she does cocktails throughout the day. Now, I'm not saying she's a lush, but I'm saying she's got a fucking buzz going. I'm pretty sure. All right. Cheers. No law regarding cannabis. Happy 710, everybody. Because, see, now because you couldn't shut up about it, Karsten, now I have to go there and I have to block the guy. All you had to do was ignore him like I asked you to. But you couldn't do that for me, could you? You had to fucking bring the drama into my goddamn live stream. You had to fucking bring the drama. Okay. 1 watching, 5 watching. I'm gonna go with the 5. Wow, you're still talking about him, huh? You're still talking about him, huh, Karsten? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't see anyone named Joshua on here. Oh, because he's on Facebook. He's on Facebook. I gotcha. Alright. He's on one of my Facebook channels, I guess. I'm going to have to go through Facebook and find him. Anybody want to make this easy for me and tell me which channel he's on Facebook? Because he might not be there with them, which I understand. But I have to do this just so Karsten will shut the fuck up. MG channel? Matt G, thank you, buddy. Okay. No, he's also on the Dabrig channel. I'm glad I didn't listen to you. So do I think Trump will be impeached? I don't know. You know, I don't know. I don't know. It's after what I saw this morning. You know, what I saw this morning, they were very organized. The Democrats were very organized. And, you know, they laid it out there for any layman could listen to what they said and would probably be convinced that the president broke the law. Hold on one second. Hey, Zachary, what's up, son? God, I can't talk. It seems cold in here. I wonder if there's a door open, man. It seems a little cold. I could turn the heater on. Just for, you know, a little bit. A little bit. The number of viewers are going up every single day. Great job, Matthew Jamerson. Oh. So, will be good for @Bernie 2020 in debates Trump. Yeah, I wish you guys wouldn't mention the numbers. That would be great. You know, that would be great. You just don't, just don't mention it. I'd appreciate you. Thank you. Were you watching with David Pakman? No. No. I just watched Adam Schiff and somebody else read the articles of impeachment. That's all I heard. I didn't watch the actual hearing. I'm just telling you, I watched the summary of it, and it was only like, I only watched like 2 minutes of it. And I was like, man, it's going to be really hard for a senator, a Republican senator, it's going to be really hard for them to not vote for the impeachment and look people in the eye and act like, they don't know that the president broke the law. I mean, even the people that say the president didn't break the law, they know he did. Everybody, even you, even the most staunchest Trump supporter out there on the internet that are saying MAGA and Donald Trump is our greatest president ever and he's so beautiful and he's wonderful, they know he broke the law too. They might not admit it, but everybody knows it. That's my point. Even if you say, bullshit, he didn't break the law, you didn't prove anything, blah, blah, I'll be like, yeah, whatever, dude. You know he did. And I know you're just going to say that for your argument's sake. But I know, not even deep down, just under the surface, just like the rest of us. Just like flat earthers know the earth is round. It's the same fucking thing. They just want to be part of something. They're all just a bunch of losers that have lost in life that want to feel like they're part of something bigger now. It's the same thing. You just have to swallow the lie. And a lot of you have been indoctrinated your whole lives. You've learned how to swallow the lie. You'll swallow it every fucking day. You'll take it like a little bitter pill. And you'll swallow it down. David Pakman's taking calls. I thought he wasn't doing that till Wednesday, bro. It's Tuesday. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Pakman taking calls? How do you know this? Where do you get your info? Fill me in. I want your source because I want to tap that source. Dude, is that Josh guy still around? That's funny. You guys ready for 420? I am, with a fresh packed bowl. Happy 420, everybody. No law regarding cannabis. Thank you, Kathy White Stoops. I appreciate that. Um, so we were driving around yesterday and we saw the fracking mines, you know, in the distance, pumping out steam, and I was explaining what they're doing. Because Andrew's like, I don't even know what fracking is. What the fuck are they doing? And I said, what fracking is, and if, for those of you guys who don't know, because we've got frack mines all up in the mountains over here where we live, and we're in direct affected directly by when they have little frack quakes, earthquakes, where we feel those. So what they're doing is they're drilling these holes, and fracking allows them to go straight down or to turn at any angle and go anywhere, basically 360 degrees. These things can do, and they can frack down into a hole, down into these geysers. They tap in, and then they pump poisonous, toxic water down into those holes. Now, the chemicals that they use, because of people like Bill Clinton and George Bush and Barack Obama, and now, you know, our dear President Donald Trump, have decided that these corporations don't need to tell you what is in the fracking fluid. They've deregulated fracking. So these guys don't have to really play by any rules. They just do what they want. And they're literally... No, California's not banning fracking. They're literally pumping poisonous water into these holes, and what that does is it fractures the rock and the ground down in there and opens up chasms and allows fuel in the form of steam. In this case, it's steam. They could be fracking for other things as well, but in this case, they frack steam, and when they hit those geysers, the steam comes out. They trap that steam energy, and they turn that into power. It's the reason they call it fracking is because of the fracturing of the ground. Now, what this also does is it encourages these little earthquakes, and you feel them. They're, you know, you get like a 5.5, you know, 4.9s come through and shit like that, and it shakes the house a little bit, and it's like, okay, nothing falls off the wall. But the problem with that is it loosens up the entire area, and it invites actual earthquakes to hit, because it makes it easy for the ground to shift, because they fracture it apart, they loosen it. They literally, when they send these little earthquakes out, it encourages large ones. And luckily, we haven't had a big one out here, you know, and I'm thankful for that. But it's just like rolling the dice. It's just a matter of time before you hit the thing you don't want to hit. You know, eventually you're going to hit it. And, you know, they're putting all of us at risk to have that big, massive earthquake. It could happen at any time. They don't care. They don't give a fuck. They're corporations, you know. So they're bringing us energy. They're proud of themselves, you know. They're patting themselves on the back. Yes, yes, Karsten. They actually start earthquakes. Fracking causes earthquakes. And you know what you can do? You can Google it. Let's do that, okay, Karsten? Let's Google that. Okay, Google. Does fracking encourage earthquakes?
Here is some information for Do fracking cause earthquakes? According to Earthworks, scientific and government research indicates that fracking can cause earthquakes in two ways. Primarily, during the fracking process, or caused by fluid injection during hydraulic fracturing in proximity to pre-existing faults.
There you go. What did I tell you? Goddamn that goddamn Nay, he's like a goddamn Google up in his head. That goddamn Nay's like a goddamn Google. Did you see that? He got that shit just right. Like he's a goddamn Google. I'm just gonna nay it from now on. I'm not even gonna Google it. I'm just gonna nay it from now on because he'll Google it. I'll Google it. I'll Google it for you. We'll get to the bottom of this bullshit. Hey, Robert Cantwell, what's up, son? Nagel. Instead of a Google, Nagel. Nagel had a bagel. Now I wants me a bagel. Just snowed in. Ooh. Robert Cantwell, where are you at that you're snowed in? I guess I should move that umbrella over a little bit. It's blocking the view of the waterfall. Shouldn't I? Shouldn't I move the umbrella over a little bit? Who's Pelosi? Pelosi is the, okay, Google. Nancy Pelosi's governmental position.
According to Wikipedia, first elected to Congress in 1987, Pelosi is the highest-ranking female elected official in United States history. As Speaker of the House, she is second.
She's Speaker of the House. She's Speaker of the House here in the United States government. She's the second most powerful person in the government, according to Google. And she allowed 200,000 people to be slaughtered in Iraq because she kept her fucking mouth shut when she claims in an interview that she knew there were no nukes in Iraq. There were no nukes there. We knew that. So not only did she keep her fucking mouth shut and all those people got killed, but then she didn't even push for the impeachment of George Bush. Why? Because she was guilty. She was complicit. She kept her mouth shut and she knew there were no nukes in Iraq. That's why she didn't want to impeach, because if she impeaches him, she gets impeached too. Because he'd probably be like, if I'm going down, you're going down with me, bitch. Fucking money, bitch. Whatever. Hey, bottom of the hour, no law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody. I saved half a fresh bowl for myself. Yeah, she should. It is murder, and it's murder of 200,000 people. It's genocide, bro. Fucking genocide. Let me tell you something. You should all be on David Pakman and Jimmy Dore and Sam Cedar and all their shows, and you should be telling them to talk about this shit. This Nancy Pelosi bullshit. Say, impeach Pelosi, bro. Do you realize these people, you know, they walk around like fucking dictators. They got all the money. they slaughter people, and they get to be, they get to walk on red carpets, and they get to dine in the finest restaurants and be honored by all these people. They get to go to all the shows, and you'll see them at the Oscars, like you saw Trump at the fucking all the sporting events. We honor these people. They're fucking murderers. Nancy Pelosi is a murderer. And Donald Trump is a murderer. And all the rest of them too. Barack Obama, George Bush, Bill Clinton. I always said this about Hillary Clinton. She wanted to drone strike Julian Assange. It's a fact. It's a fucking fact. Hillary Clinton wanted to drone strike Julian Assange. That's factual. Hillary Clinton is an attempted murderer, because if they had gone with the drone and killed Julian Assange and it was at her suggestion, she would have been fine with that. She's a fucking attempted murderer. And she wants to run for president again, guys. She's dropping hints. Hillary Clinton wants to step in. And you know what? I'd like to see her try, because I'd like to see her lose again. It was enjoyable. You feel sad you voted for Obama? Yeah, I voted for Obama, but there wasn't a better fucking choice at the time, bro. Who the fuck was I going to vote for back then? It wasn't like Bernie Sanders was running against him. The second time I voted for Barack Obama, I felt so dirty, but I knew I had to do it. It made me feel so dirty because Barack Obama was doing such bullshit. Barack Obama, bombing the fuck out of people. He dropped so many bombs, the United States literally ran out of bombs. Did you guys know that? That's how many bombs Obama dropped. So who's worse, Trump or Hillary? They're equally as bad. Trump and Hillary are equally as bad. They're equally as bad. Trump and Hillary are equally as bad. There's no doubt. They are cut from the same cloth. And so is Nancy Pelosi. Who's worse, a President Donald Trump or President... Oh, who's worse? President Donald Trump is worse than a President Hillary Clinton. Guaranteed. But, Hillary'd probably go to war. So depending on how many people Hillary Clinton kills, if you're worried about that sort of thing, she would have been much better for the environment. We'd still be in the Paris Accord. All of these industries wouldn't have all of these deregulated, she wouldn't have done that tax cut for the wealthy. And like Barack Obama did things. He set them in motion to fix the economy. That's his legacy. He really did. And Hillary Clinton would have just ridden that out. It would have been good for women, Yeah, I know she's fucking crazy. She would have been a better president than fucking Donald Trump. She wouldn't have been getting impeached. And she would have had Republicans eating out of her fucking hands, guys. Do you realize that? She would have had some Republicans that owed her big time. She's Hillary fucking Clinton. She would have been getting shit done. And she would have been looking out for people, like LGBT. I totally support that. It would have been, there wouldn't have been a ban on transgenders from the fucking military. If Hillary Clinton was, there's a lot of things. She wouldn't have ignored the veterans. She wouldn't have served fucking McDonald's to people in the White House. She wouldn't have lied over 10,000 times by now. But, hey man, you want my opinion? I wouldn't have voted for her. She's a cunt. And I fucking hate her. And like I said, she's just as bad as Donald Trump is. But she would have made a better president than Donald Trump. Yeah, she would have made a better... Oh, yeah. Donald Trump's just... He had his opportunity. He could have gone in... Good job. Everybody wants to fire him now. You're fired. You're fired. Everybody wants to fire him. Right? Everybody wants to fucking fire Donald Trump. Think about it. The man's a fucking nincompoop. He keeps shooting himself in the foot. He had every opportunity to step in there, and he could have taken Obamacare, and he could have turned it into Medicare for all. He could have done so many cool things, man. He could have legalized cannabis immediately. He could have not put these douchebags in the Supreme Court that are against abortion. He could have, not supported racism and said that there were good people on both sides of that whole debacle. He could have not acted like he was handicapped by doing that shit with his arms, and trying to mock a reporter who was. He could have not supported and backed a literal fucking child molester in, where was that, Alabama or some fucking, wherever the fuck it was. There's so many things. He's just done so many stupid things. I mean, come on. Can you not, these are all just facts. I mean, we all know what Hillary's platform is. It's basically a continuation of Barack Obama's. More war for sure. But it would have been, more about equality and it would have been, the tax setup would have been different. Corporations wouldn't have been allowed to run rampant like they're doing now. Unfortunately, she is a supporter of fracking. And there would have been more fracking. But there's more fracking now anyway. That's one thing that wouldn't have gotten any better. Yes, war would be crazy. Yes, we'd be in Iran. There'd be Ben Thomas is correct. We'd be at war. But you know what, Ben Thomas? Americans love war. We fucking love it. We're at war right now. We send our sons and our daughters off to fight every fucking day because we love it. And if we didn't love it, we wouldn't allow our children to go into the fucking military. But we honor them. We thank them. We do everything we can for our military to encourage them to keep doing war. Think about it, Ben. Think about that shit. That's what we're about. We like war. We like war movies. We like winning. We like parades and marching in the street when we've won a fucking war. We like celebrating that shit. We honor the heroes from that war. We are a war. We are a war society. We simply are. The fact that some of us don't want to look at it, it doesn't mean we're not doing it. Because we're doing it. Okay, Google. How many wars is the United States currently involved in?
5. According to Vox, the United States has fought 5 major wars: Korea, Vietnam, the Gulf War, Iraq, Afghanistan, and only the Gulf War in 1991 can really be classified as a clear success.
I'm sorry, that's talking about past wars. Why America doesn't win wars anymore. Let's talk about that. Remember when we're in Afghanistan right now, right? We're fighting wars everywhere. You'd have to ask people, has anybody got people in the military that could tell us where we're at? Because I don't even know. But we're at war. And what you need to realize about that is that that's the way we want it. You know, we revere Hillary Clinton. You know, she had millions and millions of people that voted for her and supported for her. Those people all support war. They all want more war. If they don't know Hillary's politics by now, you know, it's like, we know she likes war. She's invested in war. Let's see if we can give Google a second shot. Okay, Google. United States current wars as 2019.
Check out these results.
They want to call them ongoing armed conflicts. They're not wars, guys. They're ongoing armed conflicts. That's the problem. I got my word wrong. It's just a little PC error there on my part. List of ongoing armed conflicts. My bad. Those aren't wars, guys. Those aren't wars. They're ongoing armed conflicts. OACs, if you will. Hashtag OAC. It's not hashtag WAR. Hashtag WAR is now hashtag OAC. Afghanistan. Mexican drug war. South Yemen insurgency. Saudi Yemeni border conflict. Syrian civil war. Syria, Yemen, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, and Afghanistan. Did you guys know we were at war in Mexico? I didn't. I thought there was a whole thing that said we weren't going to send soldiers to Mexico. Mexican drug war. No, it's not us. We're not in that war. These are not U.S. involved necessarily. Okay, this is just wars going on right now, and they don't want to call them wars anymore. You know, why is it so hard to get that information from Google? So let's tweet it at Jimmy Dore. Because Jimmy Dore's all about this shit, and maybe he'll answer the question for me. Is David Packman accepting calls yet? Let me know. Hey, Dakota Goodwin's-all, what's up there? Can I call you Choppy? Dakota, can Choppy be your new nickname? Choppy. I call Rogan Chompy, so it could be Chompy and Choppy. Yo, Dakota, can I call you Ginsu, bro? I got all kinds of names I want to call you, bro. Can I call you a bunch of different names? Like every day, can I call you a different name? Or can I call you various names on every day? Probably complain about the service within the first 10 minutes. I'm so glad that oil's making you feel better, bro. Conflict sounds less bad than war. David Ray. David Campione, Trinity Mafia, old school. What? Yeah, I can. Okay, Choppy. Oh, I saw this. Okay, now I can ask this to Ron Placone because I kind of got a rapport going with him. I need to tweet at Ron Placone. Okay, let me tweet it at Ron Placone. Should I just make it? And I'll put Jimmy Dore in there too. I think Ron might answer me though. Maybe I should do it in response to his last tweet. His last tweet was, dude, this is so weird. My phone rings with this number. I don't know what it is, and I'm not going to answer it. Not interested. Leave a fucking message, motherfucker. You're a goddamn sales call. Should I answer it and fuck with them? 14 hours ago, 7 hours ago. His last tweet was 7 hours ago. Okay. I'll just go ahead and I'll put it on here. Okay. Hey, Ron Placone. Hey, at Ron Placone and at Jimmy Dore Show. I tried to Google current wars with U.S. involvement. Will you both please do the same? The results are nothing short of Orwellian. Hashtag Orwellian. Am I spelling it right? God, dude, how do you spell Orwellian? Okay, Google. Orwellian definition.
Here's the definition of Orwellian. Characteristic of the writings of George Orwell, especially with reference to his dystopian account of a future totalitarian state in 1984.
Okay. Okay, hey, at Ron Placone and at Jimmy Dore Show. I tried to Google current wars with U.S. involvement. Will you both please do the same? The results are nothing short of Orwellian. Okay, let's get rid of this hashtag because I want to put this at Lee Camp too. Hey, at Ron Placone, at Jimmy Dore Show, at Lee Camp. I tried to Google current wars with U.S. involvement. Will you both please do the same? The results. Oh, will you both? Will you guys Please do the same. The results are nothing short of Orwellian. Will you please tell me the answer to my question? How many foreign wars are we in? Okay, that's good. Now let's copy that. We're going to put this in a reply to one of Ron Placone's last tweets. And now I'm going to go to Jimmy Dore's Twitter. Okay? Now I'm going to go to Jimmy Dore's Twitter. And I'm going to see his last tweet. Okay, Jimmy Dore. All right, and now his last one was December 9th. It just says December 9th. It was yesterday. Okay, so I'm just going to post that on his last tweet. Then I'm going to go to Lee Camp's Twitter. I'm going to go to Lee Camp's Twitter. Lee Camp redacted. It came right up. I've searched him before. Okay. I'm going to go to his last tweet, which was 1 hour ago. There's no responses. And now I'm going to put this in here. Just see if he's talking about anything about wars. Huh. I can smell the desperation. Yeah. Okay, that's it. We did it. We'll see if anything comes of that. That'd be great. I'd love to find out how many wars we're actually in. You know? And I want them to see what Google does when you search it. It is creepy. That usually Google answers just about every question. Okay, Google. Why won't Google tell me how many foreign wars the United States is involved in?
Here are the top search results.
It won't come up. Afghanistan, Pakistan, Somalia, Yemen, Syria. Oh, they call them foreign interventions. That's another word, foreign interventions. White House acknowledges the U.S. is at war in 7 countries. Here's something. This is from Vice. The U.S. is officially fighting wars in 7 countries, including Libya and Niger, according to an unclassified White House report sent to Congress this week and obtained by the New York Times. This was March 15th, 2018. Fuck, I finally found it. 7. Copy link. Hmm. Tweets and replies. Okay, what's going on here? I'm so confused. Where's my tweet at, man? I just sent a tweet. Didn't I? Am I on the right channel? Did I not send that freaking tweet? I guess I didn't. I put it as a response, but I guess I didn't put it up on my Twitter. I need to put it up on my Twitter. It doesn't even show up. Okay, there it goes. Let's see if that worked. Where's my fucking tweet at, bro? Oh, I'm tweeting from the wrong channel. Tweeting on another channel, man. I'm so screwed up here. I'm on the wrong fucking channel. Oh my god. Holy shit. Okay, cool. Okay, now retweet this at Trinity as Dabbers. Okay, I retweet that at me. Okay, does that shit work? Someone tweets it at me. Where does that come up at? I don't know. It's come up as a... Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, I got it. Now, from here, I retweet it with the link that I just got. Where is it? Yes! That says we're in 7 foreign wars. I believe that will handle that situation. All right, cool. Abducted by the government as March 2018. We're at war with some countries. I just said that. Linda, I just said that. I just tweeted that out. Are you not listening to me? Did you just walk in here or something? All right, guys, I'm out here. No law regarding cannabis. You guys take care. I will see you on the afternoon show. Have a good one. Bye, guys.